Assalamu alaikum and welcome to ICT Year 6. In the previous lesson we learned about how we can convert any spreadsheet into a data table, just like we did to Jamal's spreadsheet right here. Your first step is highlight or select your entire data inside the spreadsheet and then go to Format as Data Table and pick any color that you like. And then press OK. Now that you have converted your spreadsheet into a data table, you get more options that you can use, whether you want to filter information, whether you want to sort information, for example, alphabetical, sort A to Z. These tools you couldn't have unless you convert into a data table. The next thing that we did was, besides sorting as alphabetically from A to Z, we also learned how to filter information. Like for example, in this column you have packages that was delivered, yes, and you have packages that was not delivered. If you want to show the packages that has not yet been delivered, you can just click here and untick the yes box right here and then press OK. If you want to read or you want to undo that, you can just click on select all and press OK, and you will get all of your information back. And the next thing that we did was we created some sort of validation for the weight column right here. So it's a package. The minute you, as an employee, when you receive a package, you weigh it down. That means you see how much that package weighs. Some packages are only 500 grams, 750 grams, and so on. But then you cannot have a package that's 0 or minus, right? You cannot have an envelope or a package that weighs 0 or below 0. That means minus, right? So we created a validation for this column. Your first step is select and then go to data and then click on data validation. Choose data validation. Now right here you want the data that's entered into this column as a whole number. So from the allow list, choose whole number, and from the data choose greater than, and then type 0. So by doing that, you are asking the computer or Microsoft Excel to enter only whole numbers that are greater than 0, and then press OK. Now you see, if I try to delete this 500 over here and then I type 0 and press enter, I will get an error message saying that the value you entered is not valid. And that is what we call data validation. Now in today's lesson, there's a new validation that we're going to learn. It's called list validation. Now instead of whenever you have a package you need to double enter and then type the name of the person, maybe you will enter the name wrong. We don't want that to happen. So what are we going to do? You can select the entire courier by clicking on E. So the first step is select your column. The next step is go to data validation and then choose data validation. From this menu, instead of whole number, I'm going to choose list. And over here I can start typing the names of all the employees that I have. For example, Mohammed. And then if I want to have another option, what do? Type comma and then space and then type, for example, Jamal, and so on. But to make it easier, I'm going to click on this button because I already have the names of the employees on another spreadsheet right here. So I'm going to click on this button, go to the spreadsheet right here, and then choose all of the names that I want, and then go back and press this button and press OK. It was very simple, right? So now whenever I want to enter the name of an employee, I will have this arrow. All I need to do is click on this arrow and choose the name of the courier for this package. The same thing would happen here and here for the whole column. So creating a list is very easy, and it also makes the job very easy for the user that's using this spreadsheet. For example, I'm going to do the same list validation for delivered to. I'm going to click on C, go to validation, choose data validation, and over here I'm going to choose list. And if you have the list ready, you can just click on this button, go to list and choose all of your data right here. Now press this one and choose OK. See, the same thing is going to happen. I'm going to have a list of all the destinations or all the locations that I need. So the next time I want to enter data, I don't have to type the location. I just have to click on this arrow and choose the type. Now I'm going to do the same for the third time to delivered. Click on the F, go to validation, choose data validation, and from the allow, choose list. Now if you have all of your information or all of your list items ready, click on this button, go to the list and choose. We have two options, right? Yes and no. Then click on this button again and then click OK. This way you created a list that has yes or no. So here is one thing that I'm going to add for you. What if I don't have the list over here? I want to enter my options by myself, manually, meaning. So I'm going to click here, go to validation, go to data validation, list, yes, but I don't want the list from that spreadsheet. I don't want this. So I'm going to select it and type by myself using the keyboard. I'm going to click on yes. Now I want to enter the second option in the list, right? So I'm going to type comma, space, and then no. If I want to add more options, all I need to type is comma, space, and then maybe. That's just an example, alright? Comma, yes, checking. Okay, that's how I create a list with the options or the items yes, no, maybe, and checking. Now press OK and see what's going to happen. When I click on any cell on this column, I'm going to find my options here: yes, no, maybe, and checking. As you can see, guys, validation is really important. We use it to try to reduce the amount of error that whenever we want to enter data into a spreadsheet or any other system, we need data validation. And as you can see over here, we have so many different types of validation. Over here we created list validation for courier, delivered, and the name of the employees. And in the weight we created a validation with numbers. We want the numbers that we enter over here. They should be a whole number and they should not be 0 or with a minus value. Okay, well, that is it for this lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and till I see you in the next lesson, take good care. Bye.